Hi there, it's April with the Refinery Image Company, and if you're watching this video, it's because you want to learn more about body language, how it affects you, how to use it to your advantage, and how not to let it work against you. Here I'm going to share 5 quick and easy tips to improve your communication skills just like that, because body language is very important. We communicate in 2 ways, verbal communication and nonverbal communication. Verbal communication are the things that we say with our words, literally the language that we're speaking when we are telling something to someone else. Nonverbal communication are the things that we do. Body language plays a humongous part. When you're communicating to someone, 80% of what you are saying is interpreted by your body language. Whether you're over the phone, whether you're in person, body language plays a humongous part. For instance, ladies, if your husband came to you and said, "I love you," or "I love you," you would not believe that he loves you. You would wonder what the heck is wrong with him. And that just goes to show that the way that you say what you say, your body language, what people can see when they can see you, definitely plays a huge part in the message that you are sharing. If what you're saying does not align with your body language, that could send the wrong message. And it happens in our day-to-day lives and day-to-day communication where miscommunication happens because the body language doesn't quite meet up with the actual words that the person is saying. So I'm going to share with you guys 5 tips on how to be a better communicator when it comes to your body language. And in future videos, we will go over different topics of image and communication. But in this video, we're going to specifically talk about body language. So the first tip that I have for you today is when you are going into a meeting, when you are going to any important event where you will be talking one-on-one with someone or even in a crowd, make sure that you dress to impress. That goes for ladies and it goes for men too, okay? When you are dressed in your best outfit, when you took the time to actually do your hair, do your makeup, put on your best fit that fits you and makes you look like the best person that you can be, you just feel more confident, and it shows. I'm telling you, it shows. When you walk into a room and you have on your best outfit, don't be ashamed. Hold your head up high and just rock it. So, tip number 1, dress to impress. Tip number 2, speaking of walking into a room, your walk. You want to walk with purpose. When you walk into a room, you should never have your head down. You should never be looking at the ground. You should walk into the room like you have a mission and you have a purpose. Put some pep in your step and strut your stuff. And that goes for men and women, all the same. When you walk into a room, you walk in there with confidence. You walk in there with a purpose and a direction. No scurrying, no creeping. Like we don't want anyone creeping into a room because that's just weird. So walk with purpose. Tip number 2. Tip number 3, and this is one of my favorite, smile. Nothing makes a person feel more comfortable than to see a warm smile. Now, there's a disclaimer here. We're not pulling out the creepy smile, because there's a nice smile, there's a welcoming smile, and then there's a creepy smile. We don't want the creepy smile. So when you meet a new person, when you're feeling nervous, just smile. A little smile goes a long way. And that's tip number 3. Not number 2, number 3. Tip number 4 is posture. Now, growing up, when I was younger, I had a great posture. I sat up straight. I used to get compliments from people about my posture. And somewhere along the line between high school and college, my posture just started to fail me, okay? And I started to slouch, and I think it's because of the texting, and we're always down here doing this, but we have to make sure that our postures are intact. And one of the ways that we can accomplish that is by strengthening our core. Now, I'm not a big workout person. I'll be totally honest. I don't really favor working out. Obviously, you should work out. You should work out, 100%. However, I'm not a very active person, and so recently I've been working on just core strengthening so that when I'm sitting in front of someone or wherever I am, my posture reflects confidence. It doesn't reflect laziness or insecurity. When you're crunched over and you're hunched over and you're in clothes like this, it's just not a good look. You don't look confident. You don't look like you're sure of yourself. You just look, and this is pretty harsh, but you just look sloppy. And that's just it. You look sloppy. You look like you don't have confidence. And so one of the ways to just immediately gain a boost and a burst of confidence is to sit up straight. Not only that, it makes you look at least 5 pounds slimmer. So for us ladies and us men who want to, look a little tighter in the midsection, posture is key. And that was tip number 4. Tip number 5, which is our last tip of the day, is tonality. Your tone. When you are speaking to someone, when you are presenting a speech, when you are communicating in general, tone is actually part of your nonverbal communication, because it's not the words that you're saying, it's the way you're saying it. So if you are saying a speech and you're just talking like this the whole time and you expect people to get excited about that, you're not going to get that reaction. You have to practice tonality, letting your tone be inflected in certain words of excitement, and sometimes the lower tones are appropriate, but for the most part you want to kind of add a variation in there. And if you guys want to learn more about that, definitely leave a comment below and I will share some tips on tonality. But tonality is very, very, very important. What you are saying, the tone needs to reflect that. If you're saying, "I love you, sweetie," "I love you, sweetie," "I love you, sweetie," is not the way to go. It's "I love you, sweetie," "I love you, sweetie." Practice that. Look at yourself in the mirror. Talk to yourself for a moment. You may look a little crazy, but it's all for a good cause. Talk to yourself for a moment. Practice just using different tones and inflections and different words when you are making a statement. And also practice when you're talking to other people, and you will see how much more engaged people are and how much more people listen to what you're saying when you have variations in your tone. So that was my 5 tips for the day on nonverbal communication and body language. I will be answering questions on this channel. This is an image consulting channel. So if you have any questions about image, presenting yourself well, any comments or just areas of clarification that you need, definitely leave a comment below. Leave a question and I will answer it. I promise. I will make a video and I will answer your questions. So until next time, peace.